Well, good evening. This is Creating Cards with Sherry. I'm Sherry, and I'm so glad that you have joined me today for my Tickled Tuesday video. Tonight, we're going to be focusing on interlocking cards, and they're really easy to do and a lot of fun. And so I am going to go through that after I share with you the products that we will be using tonight. I've grabbed a couple circle punches that I'm going to use. One is a decorative circle punch, and the other is just a 2-inch circle punch. We're going to use Secret C, one of our new in colors, for our stamping. We're going to use the 2025-2027 in color flat pearls. I'm going to use the Secret C color from those. And then we are going to make this card. I will also be using bone folder, take your pick, multi-purpose glue. If I need my snips, I'll grab that, and some Stampin' Dimensionals. All right. The paper that I'm using is Mossy Meadow and Secret Sea, and the inside of the card will be basic white. And then I'm using this designer series paper, and it is called Thoughtful Journey. And it has some beautiful sceneries in it, and I'll just show them to you real quick. This is one of them, and the back side of that is just all sorts of colorful. It looks, I always like to say they're colorful clouds because that's what it reminds me of. Then there's this one, and whoops, I think I took too many. Yep, this one, and some more colorful clouds. Then we have this scenery and a pretty peacock background. This one with, that's Darling Duck. Darling Duckling. Or Duckling Darling, no, Darling Duckling. I have to think of what it is. All right. And then we have this one. And some more colorful clouds and swoop down. And this one. It just has some really unique patterns on the back of them. And I love the journey through the outdoors of these pictures. They're just so pretty. I just am really fascinated with them. Lost Lagoon. There's 4 of each pattern in this set. Okay. And then this is the one we're actually going to be using this evening. And it's got some pretty colors in the back of that. Okay. Now we have some more trees and some other beautiful colors put together. Oh, I don't know where that one went. Oh, that one goes with the other one. What did I do with it? There we go. Got shuffled, I guess. Okay, and then this is the last one with the Blackberry Bliss color in the back. So Thoughtful Journey, 6x6 DSP Designer Series paper. All right, let's get started. Secret Sea, 4 1/4 by 11, and folded or scored at 5.5. And we're going to do a horizontal card, but it's going to open up a little different. Well, it's not going to be your average card that we open up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to glue our inside layer right away. I'm almost out of glue in this bottle, so I don't know how long it's going to last me, but I do have another one here just in case. All right. Then I'm going to adhere this Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. And we're going to put that right here. Now I'm going to let that dry for a little bit before we go on. I'm using the sentiment Thinking of You, and I'm going to take my 2-inch circle punch to punch that out. So I want to get that pretty much in the center, as much in the center as I can. And then what we're going to do, and this is going to take a little bit of muscle on my part because it's going to go through 2 different layers, but we're going to take this decorative circle and we're going to punch through both the DSP and the Secret C cardstock. Now I have to decide where I want to punch this. You can do it there or off to the side. Trying to think of what it would look like if we opened it up. Oh, maybe I'll put it in this corner. That'll be a little different. Okay, and you'll see why we are punching through both of these and just, okay. All right, what we're going to do then is we're going to take our 2-inch circle and we're going to put it on top of that decorative circle using our Stampin' Dimensionals. So I'm just going to put these on. And I'm going to put some on the back of this as well. So we're going to layer the 2 and pop them both up. Now the interlocking that we talk about in these cards are images that are very close in size that can fit on top of each other. And you'll understand more as we go along. All right. And I'm going to put that right there. Okay. Then I'm going to just make sure that I have a flat fold there because it'll make it easier to put all this stuff together. And then I'm going to put this right where that cutoff is. Oh, I got this on a little crooked. I didn't realize that because I didn't think the pattern of the paper went the other way. So let's see if we can carefully take this off. I thought this was going to go on straight like that, and it doesn't. It tilts a little bit. So we're going to well, why is this not fitting? Oh, here we go. Put that in like that. And then we'll put this on top like this. Just had to make a minor adjustment there. Okay, so when you look at that, the purpose of this is to be able to pull up the card and they'll have this image inside. And this is what makes it interlocking. You can put your note, your message in there, and so forth. And it makes a really nice, cute card. And I am going to show you some others that I've worked on that are a little different, and I kind of upped the ante on both of them so that you could see different kinds of things that can be done. So I'm going to start with these. Oh, do I want to put it over there? Or do I want to put it over here? I think I want to put it there. All right. So here's the card that we made for this evening. This has both circles inside that I want to call it a frame circle that we punched out. Okay. And then you bring it up and they have the image right there. All right. That's pretty cool. Then I'm going to show you what I did with this one. This one I took the postage die set. Let's see if I have it. Perennial postage dies, and that's this. And I took these two sizes that were very close to each other and used them as my interlocking mechanisms. All right. And so I punched out the same way. I punched the big one on with the DSP, and then I punched a smaller one in the Petunia Pop, and I can open up the card that way. What I did different with this as well is I added a little border from some leftover designer series paper. So that's some things that that's one thing that you can do with that. All right. Then the last card that I'm going to show you, this one I did very differently. This is from the Beautiful Gallery stamp set and dies. This is one of the flowers that is in that die set. And if you pull that up, the flowers are right there. Now, what I did differently, because when you cut that flower out, it's the same size all around, no matter what you do with each image. So what I did is I cut out the die, or used the die to cut out the DSP and this top portion of my card. And then I took a basic white paper. I stamped the flower on it and colored it. And then when I cut it out, or actually I did use the die cut, but then I went through and I used my paper snips and I cut right up against the dark lines in the flower to make it just a tad smaller than the other pattern, or than the other flower. I'm hoping this makes sense because it's hard to say and to explain. But I made it just a little bit smaller so it'd be easy to open this up and it wouldn't get stuck. Okay? So there are the 3 different interlocking cards. Each one is made just a little bit different than the other. And they were fun to do and they're very easy to do. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you will try your own interlocking card. All you have to do is to start out, the easiest thing to do is either use 2 punches that go together or some interlocking die cuts. And then that's the easiest way to start. And once you get those in there, it'll go really smooth for you. And you'll be able to create any image or anything that you want, and it can be a lot of fun. So thanks for joining me today. You have a fantastic week. I will be doing a simple Sunday video, but then next week there won't be any videos because it is the week of July 4th and I will be spending it with family throughout the week. So I'm taking the week off, so to speak. So I will see you again on Sunday for my simple Sunday video. Bye now.